Hello everyone. So today I'm starting off with the spectacles on because I got a lot of reading to do. So today I've got for you the CovrPrice top 10 list from April 14th, 2025. And the one book standing on the CBCS population report. All other 9 are brand new and have not had any CBCS submissions yet. So I've only got the one. But that's okay. So let me start off by asking that you hit the like, subscribe, notification bells so the algorithm will get me in front of more people. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Number 10 on the list is Marvel Rivals number 1, the Peach Momoko 2025 C2E2 Trinity Comics cover. That was limited to 1,999 copies. So, the sales data, because there's none on the CBCS population report. So the sales data, top weekly sale, there was a Near Mint Plus sold for $100. There have been 12 units sold this past week for a growth rate of 100%. And the most common raw was $62 for a Near Mint 9.0 to 9.4, and no most common slabs because they have not yet been submitted. Okay, now the number 9 spot goes to Mark Spears Monsters number 1, the Mark Spears 2025 C2E2 Key City Comics 4th print, Wicked Witch of the South. So none on the CBCS population report. So the sales data. Top weekly sale was a Near Mint Plus of $120. There have been 16 units sold over the past week for a growth rate of 100%. The most common raw sold was $106 for Near Mint 9.0 to 9.4 and none slabbed, so nothing to go there. Then we're moving on down to the number 8 spot, which is Batman Dark Knight number 3, first cover appearance of the White Rabbit. So, CBCS population report on this book. There's one 9.4 yellow label and one 8.5 blue label. So what's been submitted? So the sales data. Top weekly sale was a very fine for $24. This week there were 27 units sold for a growth rate of 123%, with the most common raw being a fine 650 to 65 for $6, and the most common slab 9.2 for $50. That's all we've got submitted. Well, that's CGC probably because it doesn't say CBCS. It doesn't say CGC either, so it's probably CGC. Now we move to the 7 spot, which is Star Wars number 1, the Jerry Ordway 2025 facsimile 1 in 25 variant. None on the CBCS population report. So, sales data. Top weekly sale was $52 for a Near Mint. There were 16 units sold over the week for a growth rate of 14%. Most common raw was Near Mint 9.0 to 9.4 for $30 and none slabbed at this point. Then we're going to move all the way down to the number 6 spot because last was number 7. So number 6. The all-new Venom number 5, the John Tyler Christopher 2025 C2E2 Venom Black Foil cover. None on the CBCS population report. So, sales data. Top weekly sale was a Near Mint Plus for $65. There were 19 units sold over the week for a weekly growth rate of 100%, and the most common raw, Near Mint 9.0 to 9.4 for $59. None slabbed yet, so we don't have any common slab rate yet. So now we've reached the halfway point. So at this point, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the content. Just let me know what you think. Let me know what you might like to hear about. I'm open. I've got a lot of data. This is just what I'm choosing to go with right now. So let me know. So thank you very much. Now we're going to move to that number 5 spot, which is the Mark Spears Monsters number 1, Mark Spears 2025 C2E2 Davis Rider Comics 4th print, McFarlane Homage Red Blood Web, limited to 300 copies. So none on the CBCS population report. So sales data. Top weekly sale was a near mint for $195, with 12 units being sold over the week for a growth rate of 100%. The raw, most common, near mint 90 to 94 for $164. No common slabs, haven't been any yet, so bingo, bingo. So now we're going to move on to the number 4 spot, which is Mark Spears Monsters number 4. The Mark Spears 2025 C2E2 Comic Tom 101, limited to 200 copies. So none on the CBCS population report. So the top weekly sale was a near mint for $252. This week there were 12 units sold for a growth rate of 100%, with the most common raw being a 90 to 94 near mint for $215. And it does look like there was a slab 9.8 sold for $300. Wow. Ooh-wee. Okay, then we're moving on to the number 3 spot, which is the Marvel Rivals number 1 Peach Momoko 2025 C2E2 Trinity Comics Virgin cover, limited to 888. None on the CBCS population report. So sales data. Top weekly sale was a near mint for $200. There were 12 units sold over the week for a growth rate of 100%. And the most common raw was a near mint 90 to 94 for $151, with no most common slabs because there hasn't been any yet. So then we're moving on down to the number 2 spot, which we've got Helverine number 5, the Alessandro Capaccio Hell Hulk cover, which there are none on the CBCS population report. So the top weekly sale was a CGC 9.8 for $54. And there were a total of 38 issues sold for the week for a growth rate of 72%. And the most common raw was a near mint 90 to 94 for $13. And the most common slab is a 9.8 for $54. So that top weekly sale had to be the only one if the most common and the top weekly are the same. Now we're going to be moving on to the number 1 spot, which is all new Venom number 5, the John Tyler Christopher 2025 C2E2 Mary Jane Negative Space variant. Pretty cover. I heard that John drew this cover before knowing that Mary Jane was going to be revealed as the new Venom. So I find that very, very interesting. None on the CBCS population report, so let me get you that sales data. The top weekly sale was a Near Mint Plus for $120. Weekly units sold was 123 units for a growth rate of 100%. The most common raw was a Near Mint 90 to 94 for $136. And again, this doesn't make any sense to me. Top weekly sale was 120, but the most common raw was 136. I don't know how the numbers come up, but that's what they report. 136 Near Mint 90 to 94. And top weekly slab, most common slab, none. It's not on the CBCS population report or the CGC census. So none slabbed yet. There we have the CovrPrice top 10 list, how the one book sits on the CBCS population report, and the sales data for the week ending April 13th, 2025, with the list coming out April 14th. So that's it. Thank you everybody so much. We will see you all next time. Bye.